Hey, hope you're doing okay. That go to sleep from Punk must have been a real wake-up call. Although, if I'm being honest, it's hard to believe you didn't see it coming.
And you did?
Well, we all know of his reputation. I would have had my head on a swivel.
Oh, thanks for the heads up.
It was just a hunch. I wasn't close enough to have all the pieces.
Huh, must be nice to be able to watch everything from a safe distance.
No one's at a safe distance now. Punk and Mutiny are a threat to every single one of us. We need to work together. I want in on your plan for Survivor Series. Assuming you actually have a plan.
Yeah, I've got a plan. Well, not a full plan. I mean, I've got a plan. Maybe at least a pl. If you could provide the nah, that'd be great. So, got any nas?
I know I'm going to regret this, but we need an actual plan. Like the full word. They've pulled too many of our people over. But I know somebody we should pull back. We could increase our numbers and destabilize theirs. It's a win-win.
Pulling someone back could send a strong message. And this time it's Mutiny and CM Punk who won't see it coming. So, who'd you have in mind?
Tiffiany Stratton. She has the potential to be one of the best in the business. Luckily for us, Mutiny doesn't know what they've got. Even luckier, I might just be the person to get through to her. That is, if I'm a part of WWE's plans for Survivor Series.
Absolutely, Charlotte. You're in. If you can turn Tiff, that could be the game changer we need.
My thoughts exactly.
Charlotte, thanks for reaching out. I'm guessing this means Mutiny is gaining another top superstar?
Quite the opposite, actually.
What do you mean?
I'm not joining Mutiny. I'm here to pull you out of it. It's not too late to change course and be on the right side of things.
Pull me out? Why would I want out? Mutiny is shaking things up, Charlotte. I'm exactly where I should be.
At what cost, though? I've watched you rise. You've always had the potential to lead, not follow. Remember why you got into wrestling? Was it to follow someone else's orders?
It's not like that. Punk and Bailey, they're not just leading us. They're empowering us, inspiring us.
You once told me that I inspired you. Not only to get into wrestling, but to make a mark, not just to blend in. Don't lose that vision, Tiffiany. Don't let Mutiny's clouded dreams overshadow your aspirations.
You did inspire me, but that was a long time ago. Maybe I'm not the same person I was then.
Or maybe you've just forgotten what you came here to do. Watch my match on SmackDown next week. It might just remind you.
We'll see.
You gotta wonder if this match is just a trip down memory lane, or is there something more at play here?
Knowing Charlotte, there's a strategy behind everything she does. I can't imagine this match is just for nostalgia's sake.
Well, whatever the reason, I'm loving this throwback rematch. I feel like a kid again.
Weren't you like 30 in 2014?
Yeah, 32.
Oh man, that's like death by 1,000 cuts.
You know, we can stay here, guys.
Look at this.
Oh, from the rope.
Charlotte Flair measuring her up. Knee drop hits the mark.
Ooh. Counter right when it was needed.
Disrespecting the competition.
Placed against the turnbuckles.
What's coming here? Oh man, into the corner.
Oh, reverse back elbow.
So precise. Rocked with the point of the elbow.
That offense might have rocked the confidence of Natalya.
Charlotte looked as brutal as ever on that exchange.
And a carefully placed knee to the face.
Stepping through.
Oh, legs, turning on the belly. The sharpshooter.
Got it.
Oh, reversal. Oh, got herself out of it. Flair throwing hard to the outside. She's out of the ring. The referee's count will begin soon.
Oh, that's just disrespect right there. I kind of like it.
Gets herself out of harm's way. Charlotte measuring her opponent and drops the knee.
Throws her back in from ringside.
Lift off. Oh, high impact.
Countering the Queen.
Finds some payback with their own reversal.
Catches the leg.
A chain of reversals here. Every motion getting cut off. Locked in reversals here. Neither competitor intimidated.
Check your face after that one. Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly. Charlotte able to steer clear. Charlotte with the spear. That's Charlotte showing what it means to be the epitome of excellence. Nasty chop delivered by Charlotte, followed by natural selection.
The Queen has this wrapped up.
Cover.
Oh, what a victory! Can you believe it? From out of nowhere!
Here is your winner, Charlotte Flair!
History repeats itself as Charlotte Flair brought back the wardrobe, the finisher, and the victory.
There's more than just nostalgia here. Charlotte just reminded everyone not only of what she's done, but of why she is...
Tonight was a reminder of what passion and dedication look like. And that match wasn't just another random fight. Our throwback gear and my vintage moves were no accident. It was a message intended for an audience of one. Tiffiany Stratton, I hope you were watching closely. That match, that fire you saw, that's why I'm at the top of this business. And it's why you got into the ring, inspired by people like me. But here's the real talk. You shouldn't be living in someone else's shadow, like CM Punk and Bayley want. You're not meant to be just a piece in their game. You belong somewhere you can truly be inspired, where you can unlock the potential you've always had, not with people who dictate your path, but someone who supports your journey. It's your time, Tiffiany, and it's time to chart your own path. Remember why you started. Remember what drove you to step into the ring. It's not too late to make a choice that defines your legacy. Make it count.
So, do we need to talk about a plan B?
No. I'm making headway. Slowly. We'll get through to Tiffiany eventually.
You sure? Because I was thinking it might be faster to just bake her a cake with "Come back, Tiffiany" written on it.
I'm aware of the risks, but I'm not backing down. This isn't just about rescuing Tiffiany. It's about proving there's a different way to lead.
I get it, but things don't always work out. Like when I was going to debut in Japan, my match was scrapped after a broken pipe flooded the building. With Survivor Series on the horizon, we really can't have things go sideways.
Then it's a good thing I'm not going to fail.
All right then. Make sure to bring that determination against Bayley. She won't know what hit her.
Yes, she will. Me.
We've come to expect underhanded tactics from Mutiny, but Bayley running away from a match? This is a new low.
In her defense, Bayley never explicitly said it would be her, Saxton. Whether that's strategy or fear, well, that's anyone's guess.
Charlotte doesn't have time to worry about that. Shayna Baszler, the apparent heart of Mutiny, has bad intentions. Oh my God, a clothesline!
And the knee. Oh, nice balance. Into the knee drop.
And Shayna experiencing a bit more fight there than she may have expected coming.
Taking flight.
The cross connects.
Shayna Baszler's defense is being whittled down.
Charlotte's really turning it up, that's for sure.
There goes the knee.
That showed a complete lack of respect for your competition and for our sport. Knee drop.
Ooh. Well-placed kick. Ooh. Strong kick.
My goodness. Oh, what a chop block.
Debilitating attacks like that are exactly how you create a big opening. Hard to fight off that move from the genetic.
Oh, look out.
She got her shoulders down. Yes, Charlotte wins.
Here is your winner, Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte Flair overcame the odds, the mind games, and Shayna Baszler. While Charlotte is the winner, the biggest loser might just be Bayley.
That's right, Saxton, because for at least one night, the so-called Heart of Mutiny beats no more.
Charlotte. Oh, so you can show up here, but not for your matches?
Never said I was the one who'd be facing you. Maybe you need to read your messages more carefully next time, Charlotte.
Whatever, Bayley. I thought you were coming alone, Tiffany.
Bailey wanted to come too.
And why wouldn't I? We're more than just a team. We're family. Tiffany knows she belongs by my side.
More like safely under your thumb. Remember, Tiffany, real growth happens when you step out on your own, not when you're overshadowed by someone else.
You mean step out and follow you? You're not looking for her independence, Charlotte. You just want her under your wing because you know her potential for Team WWE.
I'm just reminding Tiffany of who inspired her to be here in the first place. It's not about control. It's about rekindling that spark. Seems like you're scared she might remember her own strength or see how little you really have.
Charlotte, I'll face you any day, any place.
Then why did you send Shayna to face her last time?
I was delegating responsibility, but Shayna didn't get the job done. So now I'll step up and show you what true leadership is about. Let's do it on Mutiny turf this week.
Fine with me. It's about time Tiffany saw firsthand what real leadership is. Not just directives, but inspiring action. Maybe she'll see why she admired what I stand for.
What she'll see is me exposing you as a fraud. And she'll see it from the best seat in the house, as a special guest referee.
Okay.
Tiffany, when you're out there calling the shots, just give me a fair chance to show what I can do. I'll show you one wrestler to idolize and one to despise.
Sending a message that she's got more than one score to settle as she comes here into NXT, wearing the same gear from her match against Bayley at Clash of Champions 2019.
Bayley won that match by using an exposed turnbuckle, and I doubt she's going to get a more favorable referee with Mutiny's own Tiffiany Stratton donning the stripes.
Tiffany grew up idolizing Charlotte Flair. I've got to believe she'll call this one straight.
And a well-timed counter. Charlotte with a nice reversal. And she denies Charlotte. Oh, she was ready with the counter. Oh, great wherewithal there.
One answer after another. Neither competitor giving an inch.
And Charlotte with a reversal. Whoa. The usually prepared Bayley didn't look like she was expecting that move.
The Queen landing an impressive attack, trying to dominate the opposition.
Charlotte's keeping the pressure on.
If Bayley can just weather this storm, she'll be fine.
And Charlotte setting herself up top.
To the sky!
Splash!
Huge!
Takedown, rolls through, shoulders down.
Oh, this has got to be it.
She manages to get the rope break.
Well scouted.
Double leg takedown from behind into a pinning combination, shoulder stacked high.
What was that? They weren't even near the ropes.
Bayley left an opening for the counter.
Charlotte showing she's not out of it.
But Charlotte still has more to do to get this fully in her favor.
She escapes the attack.
A clinic of counters being put on by these competitors.
She's starting to wear down here.
Looked like Charlotte was uncorked with that attack.
Bayley struggling to defend herself.
Charlotte exhibiting that genetic superiority. Charlotte Flair with a trademark chopping.
Followed by natural selection. That could end Bayley's night.
Oh.
Charlotte setting her up for the figure eight. This could be it for Bayley right here in the heart of Mutiny.
Bayley's begging Tiffany to break the hold. Stratton's supposed to be impartial.
The deck does not look as stacked as Bayley had hoped. Charlotte's down.
So much for neutrality, Saxton.
Bayley's taking advantage.
A quick count, and this one's over.
And just when it seemed like Tiffany was going to uphold the integrity of this match.
That's the influence of Mutiny. They play by their own rules, and now Tiffy time means winning time for Bayley.
Look at Stratton's face. She knows she crossed the line.
And that's exactly what Bayley wanted her to do.
A pivotal and potentially regrettable moment for Tiffiany Stratton.
Hey, how are you feeling after that?
I'll be all right. But yeah, you nailed me good there.
Thanks. I learned from the best.
Well, you made your point tonight loud and clear. So I'm backing off. You've shown you can stand your ground, even if I don't agree with where you're standing.
For what it's worth, I appreciated you trying.
Of course. Bayley was right. I was trying to get you on our side. You'd have been a great addition. You're what this sport needs, a strong, capable woman shaping our future. I'm proud I inspired you to get into wrestling.
You are still inspiring me. Watching you compete up close tonight, you made me feel like a kid again.
Was that why you hesitated before you knocked me into next week?
Yeah, maybe. I didn't like Bayley needing my help to win, and I don't like being pushed around by her either. But you've been trying to push me around too. You said it yourself. I need to blaze my own trail, not follow or recreate someone else's.
Maybe we've both been looking backward too much. Instead of revisiting old matches, we should be making new history.
I like the sound of that.
Then let's do it, but not here. This isn't the place for what comes next. At least not for you. Let's you and me take this to SmackDown, a stage worthy of your talents and maybe a new beginning. I mean, if you want. It's your choice.
You and me, facing off, I'll be there.
Even though these two have patched up their differences, you've got to think Charlotte wouldn't mind getting in a few licks on Tiffany after what happened last week.
And Tiffany's got to be anxious to show Mutiny what they lost and that she was worth fighting for. She's not going to lay down for her idol.
I think everyone knows with these two competitors, even a friendly match is going to get a bit feisty. Oh! Able to escape and down into a headlock.
Tagged with a punch. Face, meet, knee. Oh, Flair with a chop block. Prime example of working smarter, not harder. That's what I say.
Oh, knee drop. Woo! She's had a lot thrown her way already.
That unfolded just as Charlotte planned, showing she's not just brawn, she's brains too.
Oh, Charlotte waylays her, bringing this back into the ring. Reigns down an elbow in retaliation.
There goes the knee.
Brutal move that can take away all the mobility in that leg.
Well-placed knee drop to the skull. Charlotte turning the tide to her favor.
Charlotte isn't holding anything back.
You have to love the Blue Brand's unique energy. There's just a different feeling in the air here on SmackDown.
Lariat.
Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming. And enters back into the ring.
Oh, what a chop. Ducks under.
Go behind.
Instead, what a German suplex.
Got caught in the jaw with the knee.
Oh, Skullboy! Shoulders down here! She had a good pin attempt, but too close to the ropes there.
She saw that coming from...
Reaching deep into the bag. Oh, boy. This one. Big combination. Imagine winning this way.
She shows that she's far from finished.
Oh, what a chop! A ferocious attack against Tiffiany here.
Tiffany's toughness needs to kick in here.
Into a double knee drop. From the top.
Splash! Wasting no time. Into the cover. And she fights it off.
That is just pure instinct at this point.
The damage is all catching up with her now.
At this point in the match, there's no time to recover. The damage is done.
Charlotte Flair with a trademark chop and natural selection. Will that stop Stratton?
Going for the cover. There's your winner, ladies and gentlemen, Charlotte.
Here is your winner, Charlotte.
That match was a blast, Charlotte. It's been a while since I've had that much fun.
I'm glad to hear you enjoyed it, considering it didn't go your way this time.
Guess I can still learn a few things.
Don't sell yourself short. I bet if you didn't feel guilty about laying me out last week, you'd have definitely come out on top.
Maybe. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, that was the first real match I've had since joining Mutiny.
That doesn't surprise me. They've been stifling you, afraid you'd outgrow their control if you realized your full potential.
Because Mutiny time doesn't necessarily mean Tiffy time.
Exactly. And it is your time. Not just to step away, but to even fight back. If you want to.
Yeah, I do. It's time I stand up and show them they can't define my limits or my destiny. I'm rewriting my story starting today.
Now who's being inspiring?
What you did with Tiffiany is huge, but I just want to know how hard Bayley was typing out those angry messages on her phone.
She was rage posting for sure.
I think you could actually hear her phone screen crack in the middle of the last one.
Well, I always knew you could make an entrance, Charlotte, but pulling Tiffiany away from Mutiny, that's next level.
If Bayley thinks she's mad now, just wait until she sees Tiffiany reach the potential they were squandering.
We're happy to have her on board. And you too, of course.
Now that we've got the team together for Survivor Series, what's next?
You both have made some big statements. Let's make an even bigger one. How'd you two like to take those Unity titles off Mutiny's hands?
I'm in.
Me too. But there's no point in letting Punk know we're all working together, right?
No. I think we're better off if he didn't see it coming.
Then he won't. Let's go get those Unity titles.